Hello students. Over the next couple of lessons, we'll be looking at a couple of types of common sequences. First, arithmetic sequences, and then in the next lesson, geometric sequences. Perhaps the simplest way to create a sequence is to start with a number and add a fixed constant over and over again to get the other terms, and we call this an arithmetic sequence. An arithmetic sequence is a sequence in the form a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d, a plus 4d, etc. The number a is the first term, and d is the common difference of the sequence, which means it's the difference between two subsequent terms. The nth term of an arithmetic sequence is given by the formula a sub n equals a, the first term, plus n minus 1 times d, the common difference. Let's take a look at a couple of examples. First, if a is equal to 3 and d is equal to 4, then we have the sequence 3 plus 4, 3 plus 2 times 4, which is 8, 3 plus 3 times 4, which is 12, 3 plus 4 times 4, which is 16, etc. So we have 3, 7, 11, 15, 19, 23, etc. Basically, if we look at two terms in a row, the difference is always going to be 4. 7 minus 3 is 4, 11 minus 7 is 4, 15 minus 11 is 4, 19 minus 15 is 4, 23 minus 19 is 4. Or equivalently, to get from one term to the next, we add 4 each time. Sequences where we add the same number to get from one term to the next are called arithmetic sequences. If we wanted to know what the nth term was, for example, what the 50th term was, we could use this formula here. A sub n equals a, which in this case is 3, plus n minus 1 times d, which in this case is 4. And then we can distribute the 4 to clean this up a little bit. When we do that, we've got 3 plus 4n minus 4. We distribute the 4, and then 3 minus 4 is negative 1, so we end up with 4n minus 1 as the nth term of this sequence. So this is one example of an arithmetic sequence. Let's take a look at another arithmetic sequence. Let's consider the sequence given by 8, 3, negative 2, negative 7, negative 12, etc. This is an arithmetic sequence because if we take the differences of subsequent terms, we get the same thing. 3 minus 8 is negative 5. Negative 2 minus 3 is negative 5. Negative 7 minus negative 2 is negative 5, etc., etc. So in this case, this is an arithmetic sequence because we have the same difference in between each pair of terms, and our first term is 8, and the common difference is negative 5. So this is enough actually to define our arithmetic sequence. If we wanted to know what the nth term of this sequence would be, we can use the formula a sub n equals a, which in this case is 8, plus n minus 1 times d, which is negative 5. When we distribute that negative 5, we've got 8 minus 5n plus 5. And then when we combine like terms, we get 13 minus 5n. So if we wanted to know, for example, what the 50th term was, we could just substitute in 50 for n, and we would have our answer. These are two examples of arithmetic sequences, and we've looked at them in different ways. In this first example, we were given the first term and the common difference, and we used that to figure out what the other terms were. And in the second example, we were given a bunch of terms and we had to look to see if there was a common difference. And once we established that, we could use the starting term and the common difference to get a formula for the nth term. This is a common type of sequence that we'll see a little bit more of in this class and that you will see in calculus. And so we want to get a little bit of practice with these to get comfortable with them. In the next video, we'll look at partial sums of arithmetic sequences and we'll see some application problems.